Thank you.
Thank
All right, this is Oz. We're here with Stevie D from Buckcherry. They just finished a fantastic set.
Here at Rockfest 2017. Can we shut that door?
Awesome. So, good.
How are you?
Doing great, man. How are you doing?
Real good. It's been about 5 years, right?
It has.
All right.
You guys got a new lineup. 2 new guys in the band?
Yes, sir. They are fantastic. The first one is we call Kevin Rankin. He's an old dear friend of ours. We've known him since
They're like young, they're like
92.
gold rimmed wire glasses.
We used to drink together, play music together. He was in a band called American Pearl on Wind Up. And then later he joined has an event in the UK called Orson. And they were #1. There he is right now, Handsome Devil. You want to just come say hi real quick? This is Kevin Rankin, new guitar player for Buckcherry. My other half.
Right on, yeah.
Actually, me and Josh have known, and Kelly used to sit around at our apartment on Fuller in Hollywood, drinking till all hours. You want to sit down real quick? Might as well, right? All right. Take over the interview. And action. So,
Sitting around that floor.
when it came time, when Josh said we got to find some players, we could have called anyone really, and we just needed to find somebody that we could do some miles with, and that was a great player and a great singer, and so the logical, I was already playing some music with him on the side, some of his solo music. So I just put his name in the hat, and actually no other names went in the hat once I told Josh him being available.
Pretty much an easy decision on that one.
Yeah, and then we got...
What you did is you called me one night and we were both rushing to get somewhere. We had a 5-minute phone call. Like, you know what Josh said? Like, what about Rankin? You know, and that's how I say my name, which is close enough. And we're like, oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, we gotta go. And then I woke up the next morning thinking about it, and I called you, right? I'm like, hey, you know, the thing we were talking about last night. Yeah, let's do that. You know.
And I was like, yeah. So I called Josh again, and he was like, dude. And then it was an easy transition.
You guys really seem to feed off each other on energy on stage.
We've known each other a long time, so it's the musical language. We've already kind of discovered that. We already knew how we worked together.
Kind of a comfort to come along with it, huh?
Yeah. And our other guy is Sean Winchester, and he comes from Everclear and a punk background, so he's played with guys from NoFX, to some guys from Foo Fighters, who else? Strung Out, they're Southern California punk rock band. He got a long Bow Wow Wow.
Oh, right on.
Anyway, he's insane. So, yeah, they rounded out. He rounded out the lineup, and we've done a handful of shows.
What, maybe 5 or so now? I would get
No, this is actually.
Is this 4 or 5?
Is this 4?
No, this is 5.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I guess 1, 2, 3. This is 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's coming up next?
We're playing Minnesota, the Lakes Jam.
Yeah.
In, what's that?
Brainerd.
June 22nd? Something like that?
Day before my birthday.
Lakes Jam.
Well, happy birthday.
Well, thanks, man. Well, we'll see you then. Come on, kind of equipment you guys are using live?
Go ahead.
Well, when I can, I like to use the orange amps. And I keep looking at you when you're talking. So, I like to use the orange amps and the Rock Reverb 100 I used today. I have an artist deal with those guys going back a few years, and I love that stuff. Like when you can get it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not always available and these kind of things, but it's awesome to play that today. And I play an old Gibson SG. I have a bunch of them, but I play this 74, and I play 61 reissue 335 as well.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
If you're like the rest of us, I play bass and guitar myself. If you're like the rest of us, you just can't get enough of them. I end up with 2 or 3 rooms for them. Have to get rid of a few. Then I just add a few more back to the collection. I have my favorites live. You know, I have some that I just cherish and get rid of, and I probably have a few of those too. What's coming up next for you guys after Minnesota? Anything long term or?
What we're doing right now, Josh and I have another band that we started last year, and
Josh Todd and the Conflict.
Josh Todd and the Conflict. So some things kind of shook up at the beginning of the year, a couple months ago. So we got a record deal. The album will be released in September 15th. The first single goes to radio around August 15th, and then we're going to be putting out some street tracks just so we can establish, because a lot of online chatter has been wondering about both bands, so and how we're going to follow through with all that. So we're honoring a few of the rest of the date, or the Buckcherry dates, and then we start the Conflict August, September.
Next month.
Except for October, we go play with Aerosmith down in Mexico.
Wow.
No, but Monterey.
Monterey.
Wow, that's an excellent area to play to. Guys, things have been going on, and with your big changes and everything, and everybody's back to normal in the band, even more energy. It seems like to me, seeing you guys on stage, your energy has been renewed.
Yeah, I think for a long time, like we spent Buckcherry spent a lot of time on the road. When the business changed from selling albums to not selling albums and streaming, it was really important for, if you're a working musician, to be out there playing.
Sure.
And so we played all the time, and eventually burnt out, crowds. So they said. But these are the same people that told us Buckcherry was damaged goods, back in 2004 and 5, and then when we went on to, sell a few million.
Right.
So
Yeah, there was
I don't
nothing
know.
weak about that at all. How do you feel that the internet has changed the way you guys do music? And
I mean, I can't hold a grudge. I can't be resentful. I just have to either adapt or get out. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. We're getting creative with how we put out music, how we record music, how we tour around it. I mean, that's kind of the idea behind diversifying, like with two bands, so we don't burn out one band.
Sure. What do you guys feel like makes a band with longevity, like Buckcherry, still relevant?
Say again?
What do you feel makes a band with longevity like Buckcherry still relevant?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I know for me, you have to do what you love.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You can't chase radio. You can't chase what you think is going on in the marketplace. Otherwise, you're not, in my experience, can be successful. When we came back out in 2005, we were supposedly damaged goods, playing a kind of music that wasn't in fashion, but we just did what we loved, and it became successful. So I don't know, just do what you love.
Yeah.
Do it and do it the best you can.
Definitely. So tell me some of your guys' influence.
I was sort of started those first, the second Led Zeppelin record. That was the thing that woke me up. To what's that sound? When I was a little kid. And then I was in the perfect demographic to be a member of the Kiss Army. So that just sucked me right in. I love. So hard rock across the board, Aerosmith, AC/DC, all that stuff is super important to me as a guitar player, and
he's also an amazing singer. And he's been a front man for the last 2 billion years.
2 billion. It's been just about 2 billion.
Yeah, it's about 2 billion. We're that old friends. I came up listening. That aha moment for me was
Aha, the band Aha.
Well, the band Aha.
No, I don't believe that for a minute.
It's the truth.
Song remains the same,
Definitely.
So, and then I went backwards from there and went to 4, and then there was Highway to Hell. That was the one that was in, and because it was easy for a new guitar player to wrap his head around.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then later, you know, guys like Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne, Prince, even, you
Prince,
know,
one of my
Sly and
favorite
the Family
artists.
Stone. You know, it's. I mean, I can wrap my head around anything if it's great. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So.
Yeah,
A band called Soul back in '92. Big influence.
Right on. You guys, you got any advice for up and coming musicians that want to get into the business?
Run. Run. Try medicine or accounting. Those are sure bets. No. Go ahead.
I say do it. You know, just go there, just show up fucking everywhere, and say yes, and don't think that you know what you're supposed to be doing in any given situation. Like, I wish I had known that earlier. You know, like I thought I had to be a certain way in
Sure.
a band, or and then I learned later on, like, hey, you show up for other things too, and I got to be in some other bands that way. And have some success doing things I didn't really, as a guitar player or whatever, and so.
I had to too. I was a hired gun for years before Buckcherry, so being able to adapt.
Jimi Hendrix was. Fucking
Yeah. So, Jimmy Page was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would also say work on your craft. If you're a songwriter or a singer or a guitar player, work on that. If you're a programmer, work on that. Be the best programmer you can be. If you're a songwriter, find the people that you love their songs and what makes them great, and then you go out and write your own. Be an individual and write your own great songs.
Right on. That's good advice.
And then I believe if you go out and play, people will find you. If you are great, they will find you.
I believe that too.
Gary V. That's where I heard that.
I just got to ask you, man, how does it feel to be in Buckcherry?
It feels great. It's super fun. I get to hang with my old homies. We played in a band, at least one band together, two bands possibly before.
Yeah.
So like right away it was kind of a no-brainer to be like.
It's fucking easy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Look, we've all been doing this for years and years and years. You know, and nothing against the other guys. It just when we got to this place where we needed somebody, and they stepped in, and they were so easygoing. They just made it fucking easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing more. We needed that. We really needed that, man. And we're so happy we're here.
I'm looking forward to hearing some new stuff from you guys with your new lineup, and you guys are just a powerhouse tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was the idea. We had to go on after Zach Wilde, so
Yeah, that's a tall order.
It is.
yeah,
It is.
so
It always
turn
is.
up your
Yeah.
fucking amps and dude, that guy's a fucking monster.
He is a beast, man. I've known Zach for a long time, and it's just a great guy, you know.
Yeah, and he's funny and he's easy to be around. But.
Yeah, we went up on the side of the stage, watched for like 5 minutes, and I went over to Stevie and we're turning our amps up really
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys took time to talk with
Thanks
me.
for having us.
And that was nice to meet you, and I'm glad you're in the band, man. You guys have really upped the energy back to where it was before, and you guys just look natural out there playing tonight, and
Thanks.
you guys really clicked off, and I can tell you feeding off each other.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all down the road, man. I hope you guys have,
All right.
have a good rest of your afternoon.
What's your name of your show?
It's in the Now magazine, in Mega Metal.
Hi, this is Stevie D,
This is Kevin Rankin.
and you're watching In the Now.
Thanks, guys. You guys have a good one.
Thank you.